Y'all made this decision, okay? Y'all made this decision. So tomorrow morning, when y'all wake up and Hood is crashing out, don't complain. I don't want to hear about how the energy is bad. I don't want to hear about how it's toxic. I don't want to hear y'all complain about anything because y'all made the decision to save Huda. Don't say that the drama hit you like a ton of bricks when you got off the boat. Don't say how she's ruining breakfast. Don't say y'all are tired of hearing about the same conversation. Y'all saved her. What's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are here to talk Love Island, USA, season 7, episode 14. Shout out to everybody that watched last night's episode, that subscribed, that thumbs up the video, that left your comments down below. Y'all have been respectful in the comments, first and foremost. I know some of y'all don't like when I say coulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not gonna stop saying it. Save your Kermit fingers from typing it. I'm going to refer to her as Huda Coulda Shoulda because I like it and it's fun. Okay. So if you are brand new to the channel, if you have still not yet made the commitment to become a part of the family and subscribe to the channel, please do so. We are on the road to 40,000 subs. We are now less than 1,500 subs away. So do me a favor, if you are enjoying the commentary for the free 99, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the video, leave your comments down below. Keep it very respectful in the comments. Okay? Let's get started. So we are still in the damn speakeasy. I'm gonna tell y'all this. When Iain Stirling said towards the end of the episode that he was happy to do a voiceover that does not involve Huda and Jeremiah, I will be happy to do a recap where I don't have to say Huda, coulda, shoulda, and Jeremiah. Like, come on, y'all. At this point, like, girl, when is the crash out gonna end? Like, what is happening? Did you take a upper? How are you still going at this point? So they're in the crash out. I mean, Lord, yeah, they're in the crash out room. Okay. And Huda is telling him, you told me, Jeremiah, you told me how you were going to treat me, and you lied. I would have never called you out of your name. You've been calling me a bitch all up and through here. No. A man would have been there to run and check on their girl. We just don't hold the same values and morals. I see that. You know, when you bring up the pancakes, oh, good God, the pancake thing. Why are we talking about the pancakes? It's crazy. We still talking about the pancakes. It's not about the pancakes. It's not about the pancakes. That was your opportunity to step up and prove to me that you can be a good stepfather. I'm a mom. Did you know that? I'm a mother. America has showed you that they have not seen you showing effort. I think that's flipped around. And you think America hates me? You think America hates me? Your actions could have convinced them otherwise. Huda, look. The biggest lesson that Huda is going to learn on this show, come hell or high water, is you're the problem. You lack accountability. You lack emotional intelligence. You lack emotional maturity. You need to go see the lady. Go sit your ass somewhere on somebody's velvet couch and get you a fucking drip. Because what is happening here? If it's one thing that bothers me, is people that do not know how to take accountability. So for Huda to say, you think America hates me, if they do, your actions could have changed that? No, we think you a whole weirdo. Some of us think that you're a negligent mom. We think that you're like Huda. Huda. I don't want to read you down right now. Let's keep going. I'll get to you. We'll come back. We will regroup later. Pepe and Hannah are coupled up on the dock. She has long forgot about Charlie, okay? She says sometimes you have to have a breakdown to break through. I said, Hannah, girl, bye. You like being toxic. That's what's going on with you. They end up kissing, so shall it be. Alandria and Taylor. So he asks her, how was the date? Like, how was it, Miss Full Body Massage? Taylor, I'm gonna tell you this, Alandria, Taylor is not doing more because you're not requiring him to do more. But okay. So he asks her, did they kiss? Alandria said, he kissed me on the cheek. That was about it. She feels like that for Jalen, it's more about the physical. And she likes the fact that Taylor did not try to kiss her right away. Girl, he didn't because he don't like you like that. That's why. Alandria, I hate that you have to learn this the hard way, girl. But as long as America gets the opportunity to find somebody for you, they're going to, okay? So the fact that he is not tripping about the date to Alandria is all green flags, all green flags. So she was like, man, I mean, if Taylor was going to leave, I was damn near ready to pack my bags. Alandria, you've been the one walking around saying it's week two. It's week two. It's week two, baby. So why would you have wanted to leave if Taylor got voted off? I need us to practice what we preach because words mean things. Let's not just say things facetiously, okay? So they go to the photo booth and they take some pictures and they kiss and stuff in there. But I feel like their kiss, Taylor shows more passion in the challenges when he's kissing other people than when he's kissing her for pleasure. Have y'all noticed that? Like, y'all ain't gonna worry me. Oh, talk about worrying me. So, for those of you that responded to in the comments last night about what song was I quoting the lyrics from, not y'all offending me and saying I probably know it as throw some D's on it. Baby, I am 40. I am a millennial. I know that is Switch. I Call Your Name. That is a Switch song. Shout out to y'all. I was able to tell how old y'all asses were. I know how old you were if you said Switch. I know how old you were if you said throw some D's on it. That is the remix, mind you. And I know how young you are if you said SZA and Kendrick Lamar. But shout out to everybody that left the songs down in the comments. So we back over, and you know what? This is what we gonna do. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're back over to Huda, Coulda, Shoulda, and Jeremiah. They are still talking, okay? Fine. I apologize for not checking on you. Iris isn't even my type. I don't like her. She's not attractive to me. I'm not interested in her. You got in bed with her, though. You still got in bed with her. Well, I had to sleep alone. I don't regret getting to know her. Or, no. Because it's stupid ass conversation. Jeremiah said, look, I don't regret getting to know you. I don't regret getting to know you at all or getting to couple up with you. Huda Coulda Shoulda then goes on to say, you hurt me and you broke my heart. How? Now, look, I know that some of y'all feel that we are not giving Jeremiah enough, but in the context that I'm looking at it as, I'm taking it from the context of why Huda is crashing out and what Huda is actually saying, right? So in this instance, Huda is saying that he broke her, he hurt her, he did all this other type of stuff, and the derivative of that is because he is now recoupled with Iris, something that he did not control. He didn't control it. He didn't pick Iris. Y'all did. America, y'all did. Okay? So he is upset, or excuse me, she is upset that he is in bed with Iris. Now, we have seen situations where people are coupled up with somebody that they don't want to be coupled up with, and they don't sleep in the bed with them. Ace is a prime example. However, Jeremiah said, I'm going to go through the process the way that I need to. I stand very firm on saying this. Huda and Jeremiah could have still continued to explore. They could have still continued to explore. They could have still continued to talk and work through this. Huda, you are making this super insufferable for everybody, including us that's watching at this point, right? So they're finally done with this conversation. For whatever reason, Jeremiah's airhead ass thought that Huda, Coulda, Shoulda was going to hug him. Nigga, go hug yourself and worry about why you are putting up with this. Why do you want to even be with a woman that is calling you a bitch over and over and over and over? Why? I don't know a man. I don't know a man on this earth that is going to tolerate a woman calling him out his name like that, especially calling him a bitch. And Jeremiah is just smiling it off. Like, what is happening? Do you really like her that much? Oh my God. So now it's the middle of the night. Huda sits up, looks over at Jeremiah and Iris, who are on opposite ends of the bed. Hell, they damn near hanging off, right? One cheek out the bed, and she goes in the hallway to cry. So the next morning, Jeremiah has to apologize to her for not getting up to comfort her. She's like, we'll talk later. She's testing you. Jeremiah. Huda is setting up all these different tests, and she knows he's going to fail every single one. That might explain why you are single right now, Huda. It might explain why you're single. Where is your baby daddy? Let's have a conversation with his ass. Let's get to the root of why you're really on this show. Because, girl, this is crazy. Like, this is so fucking ridiculous the way that you're acting. So the next morning, Jeremiah tells Nick that he wants to be happy and at peace. No, you don't, because you keep talking to this crazy heifer. You keep talking to her. Leave her weird ass alone, Jeremiah. Hear me and hear me well. Leave her alone. Like, I don't know if Jeremiah is trying to make her crash out or like, I don't understand what is happening. Leave her alone. Oh my God. So he doesn't think that he can be happy and at peace with Huda, coulda, shoulda. You can't. You cannot. Taylor gave Huda, coulda, shoulda breakfast, or he made it. Nick delivered it. And then Alandria got breakfast from both Taylor and Jalen, okay? So everybody is out chilling, right? The energy is down. Huda done drove everybody up a wall. No, nobody know what to say or do. Like, you're ruining Love Island. Huda, damn. So Nick is outside with Alandria, Taylor, Shelly, Ace, and Sierra. Sierra don't talk. Did y'all see their zodiac signs? Sierra is my Libra sister. Sierra does not talk. I be forgetting she's there. Even in this scene, I feel like she didn't say nothing. But Nick asks the group if he thinks, or if they think, the relationship could be fixed. And the way that everybody was like, nope, nope, nope. And I'm like, so, ladies, why aren't y'all telling her this? Part of being a friend is showing up for your friends, even if it is something they don't want to hear, right? I am always going to be that friend that is going to tell you what you need to hear. I'm going to give you the option because I am a Libra. My skills are always balanced. I'm always going to give you the option. How do you want me to respond? Do you want the real? Because I'll give you the real. Do you want me to just champion you and be your yes man? I will do my damn best, right? So everyone, or Nick said that it is affecting not only Jeremiah and Huda, but everybody. Meanwhile, over in the gym, Jeremiah awkwardly hugs Huda, who is trying to act like she don't care, but she can't even hide the fact that she's smiling so much, she has to turn her back. So Shelly is like, look, the way that Huda is acting, even when every bombshell comes in, even the way that she behaved when Iris came in by basically telling Iris who she could talk to and who she couldn't. Don't say it behind her back, Shelly. Tell Huda. Don't say it behind her back. Tell her. So Jalen pulls Alandria, and she goes over and tells him that she loved the date that they were on, but when she got back to the villa, all the drama hit her like a ton of bricks. Alandria, you didn't care because you voted to keep the drama. You voted to keep the toxicity. I don't understand. So she was like, there's just too much drama that comes with Jeremiah, and it's only been 2 weeks. Alandria, you are the same woman that just said that you would have left if Taylor left, and it's only been 2 weeks. So that's the 2 weeks only applied to everybody else. Are you not taking that into account for yourself? Because it's giving hypocrite a little bit, just a little bit. And I like you, Alandria, but I'm going to call it out. So Huda and Jeremiah talk again. Y'all. Y'all. So Jeremiah said, I had a revelation on where things were good and where things went south, okay? We got intimate too soon. We skipped the friendship part. And a good base for a relationship is a friendship. Okay? So for this to be healthy again, I think we need to just start being friends again. I'm hurt. I'm always all over you, hugging and kissing you, and I've been vulnerable with you. I can't go back to being friends. Deborah Cox taught us, we can't be friends. I can't be your friend. I can't. I can't. Iris is over to the side, and Iris is like, I know they ain't sitting there with their legs crossed and intertwined. The fuck is going on here, right? So Huda said, I'm hurt. And you still slept in bed with Iris. It would be different if we were good. We weren't on good terms. Like, I'm going to go through the process. I'm in a couple with her. So telling me this is not going to make me want you anymore. I'm not trying to make you want me. I'm not trying to make you want me. I'm not trying to make you like me. Like, I'm saying that I just want to be friends. I'm telling you what I want. Just leave me alone. You don't care. So take care, brother. Enjoy life. I said, oh, bitch. Huda. 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 Okay? Breathe. Like, I feel like your crash outs ain't even that entertaining this episode because they stupid. Because they're stupid. So Huda goes over, and she goes over to that same group that was just talking cash shit about her. And it's like, Jeremiah's delusional as fuck. Get off my dick, bitch. I'm like, girl, what? Whoa, crass. So she said that Jeremiah told her he wasn't going to do what she wanted. Now let's rephrase that. Jeremiah said, what, baby? He wasn't going to do what she wanted. He asked you to be friends, Huda. He said, hey, let's start over. You don't want to do what he wants either. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. So she was like, I told him to fuck all the way off. Huda then tells them that Jeremiah wants to go slower. She doesn't want to. The way that everybody started getting up one by one and walking away from her because they don't care. Huda, read the room. Read the room. So Alandria and Austin. Alandria goes over and it's like, Jeremiah, what the fuck? What did you do? What happened? So Alandria and Jeremiah are talking. Austin's over there. They slip up and say she has a kid. Austin was like, she got a kid. She got a kid. She's a mother, okay? Shelly and Austin start to work out. She wants to help him with leg day. Sure. Jeremiah and Iris are talking, and she lets him know, look, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells whenever we talk. I don't want to. I don't want to have to, kind of live that way. So she said, look, I have an open mind and I have an open heart, and I want you to know that somebody is there for you if you need to talk, and somebody has your back. Jeremiah's like, I don't want you to feel like a plan B. Iris said, I want you to follow your heart. I am mature enough to understand how the show works. It's fine. It's fine. So they're getting dressed, okay? Sierra tells Huda, maybe chill out on the name calling. Maybe chill out on the name calling. Huda was like, whatever. I was crashing out. No, that's not okay though. That's not okay. Like, that cannot be your excuse. So Nick tells Jeremiah that Huda was calling him a bitch again, and Jeremiah was like, still? Still? Honestly and truly, I believe Nick telling Jeremiah that for the final time is what tipped him over. I think that's what pushed him over the edge. So Alandria asks Huda, girl, what are your non-negotiables with Jeremiah? What is it going to take? And Huda doesn't want to answer that because there are no non-negotiables with her. No matter what Jeremiah does, no matter what Jeremiah says, Huda, coulda, shoulda wants Jeremiah. Now, y'all said that her baby daddy looks like Jeremiah's doppelganger, and maybe that's why. Maybe she want to get that old thing back. I don't know, but she doesn't have any non-negotiables. They get down to the boogie. They're hanging out at the table. Jeremiah pulls the chair out for Iris, and Huda walks away crying. I said, Somebody get her an antidepressant. Like, what's happening? Get her a Valium. Like, what are we doing? So nobody bats an eye but Hannah. Hannah chases after her, and Hannah has to give her a pep talk because you're hyperventilating over him pulling the chair out for somebody else. Austin and Amaya talk, and they're having a good conversation. They had a good talk earlier in the day as well. And she's like, "You look strong and tall. Lift me up like a princess." And so he's lifting her up. He talks about how he's from Michigan. Her grandparents are both from the Dominican Republic, and so she is a first generation American. She's big on heritage. She's big on culture. Good for you, Amaya. You have calmed yourself down, and you are very likable, very pleasant. Okay. So he's up there lifting her up, like curling her or whatever, and they down there instigating, like, ooh, ooh. And then they high five, and somebody was like, oh, they just high five. Ariana comes in. Ariana comes in to shake shit up. She said, hey, let's go to the fire pit. Let's go to the fire pit. It's an equal number of boys and girls. This is how we're going to do this. It's time to recouple. The girls have a door. They're going to go stand behind the door, and they're going to be able to lock in who they want to be coupled up with, okay? The guy is going to, the boys are going to stand in front of their doors, and if the guy stands in front of the door that the girl wrote their name down, it's a match is going to open. If the door stays locked, you, boy, are single and vulnerable. If a girl does not open her door for anyone, then she is single and vulnerable, okay? Cool. Very self-explanatory. Should be good, right? Should be good. Nick goes to Sierra's door. It's a match. We knew that would happen. Pepe goes to Hannah's door. Is a match. We knew that would happen. Austin goes to Amaya's door, and it was a match. Good on them. Good on them. Loved it. Ace goes to Shelly's door. It's a match. Jalen goes to Alandria's door, and it was locked. And I was like, girl, you stuck on Taylor? Taylor goes to Alandria's door, and it is a match. So then we get Jeremiah, okay? He was the coup de grace, the finale. Jeremiah goes to Iris's door, okay? And he's standing there. And we hear Huda's heartbeat through her door. We hear it, okay? So Iris' door opens for Jeremiah. It's a match. And you see everybody is like, oh shit. They were already shooketh that he even went to stand at her door. But everybody is like, damn. And the way that Ace, the audacity of Ace to be like, man, why? Why Ace? Because now you don't have anything to hate on. Now you don't have anybody to heckle. Like, I couldn't believe Ace was like sad. So Huda melts, but then she very, very quickly pulls herself together. And let this be a lesson to anybody that is watching. You cannot continue to call somebody out of their name time and time again and berate a person and then expect them to still want to be with you. I don't know why Huda even thought that Jeremiah would want to come back with her. Girl, the way, it's one thing you crashed out the first night. Okay. But the way that you have been going up through this villa, calling him a bitch, saying he's a liar, calling him a fraud, telling him he's not a man, testing him, you're doing everything but telling him I'm going to change. On top of the fact that you were taking no accountability. Girl, you said that if America hates you, it's Jalen's fault because he has not done anything to turn their minds. Like, are we okay? Are we okay? What's happening here? What's happening? So, Huda comes out, opens her door, and Jeremiah is like, I chose Iris because she's been level-headed through this shitstorm, and it's healthy. It's healthy. Huda was like, my door was unlocked for Jeremiah, but you know what? You said you didn't like Iris. You said you weren't attracted to Iris. You didn't want to sleep in the bed with Iris. You're a liar, a phony, a fraud. I was like, girl, damn. Okay? Enough at this point, Huda. Like, enough at this point. It's over. You lost. You're a lose. Let me. You lost. You lost. So Jeremiah's like, I didn't choose Huda because it's too toxic. Girl, exhibit A, right here, the way you came through the door. So Huda calls Jeremiah a dick and said he chose the safe option. Is it that Jeremiah chose the safe option, or are you looking to choose the safe option, Huda? So they find out somebody's taking their ass on home because we don't had enough out of this. Either Huda, coulda, shoulda's going home, or Jalen is. So everybody's going to go and stand behind the islander they want to save. Okay? She calls them up, Ariana calls them up by couple, and each person is going to get an individual vote. Behind Huda, it's easier this way. Behind Jalen, actually, is Nick, Austin, Jeremiah, and Pepe. Behind Huda to save her is Sierra, Amaya, Shelly, Ace, Iris, Alandria, Taylor, and Hannah. Now, we know why Taylor didn't vote for Jalen, but Ace? I thought that was interesting. So, with 8 votes, with 8 votes, Huda is safe and she lives to see another day. Jalen is dumped from the island. Iris is taking it hard because, you know, the bombshells be like besties and all that type of stuff. Huda has the audacity, the gall, the temerity, the nerve, the gumption to go over to Iris and give her a hug and thank her for saving her. If I was Iris, I'd have said, go the fuck to hell. I'd have told her, go to hell. Go to hell. Because you've been talking cash shit about Iris. You said Iris wasn't a girl's girl. She just saved your ass and she didn't have to. She did not have to. So then we see next episode, the girls up in the makeup room talking about, you know, this her last chance, this her last chance. How many last chances are y'all going to give her? Truth be told, y'all should have sent Huda home. But we know that production said, no, this is great TV because she's going to crash out again Thursday night. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode. If you have not already, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.